This is the demonstration of the arm strengthening and toning exercises on the portable vibrotherapy machine. Start the machine. Being seated on the machine, here's exercise number 1. Sitting tall, legs extended, hands on the machine. You'll notice that the upper arms are shimmying, as is the shoulders, strengthening the back. Number 2, scoot back a wee bit on the plate, insert your fingertips underneath your thighs. Now we've rotated the arms, so we're working on some of the rotators here. If this is not fast enough for you, you speed the speed up. I kept it slow for demonstration purposes right now. The third exercise, you want to scoot off the machine, be seated on your foam pad, set your elbow tips on the machine behind you. Now the wider your elbow tips are, the more action you're going to get, more strengthening. You want to lift a little bit here in the chest while not pulling in on your chin and condensing your throat. Breathing deeply. You notice this is expanding your lungs, very strengthening for the heart. It's even strengthening the wrist and the fingers. Anything that's moving is being strengthened. Now we move on to number 4. You're going to turn around and be kneeling on your foam pad, setting your hands on the platform, at least shoulder width apart, if not wider, all the way to the edges of the platform. Now you notice this is strengthening the wrist all the way up into the shoulders and the upper back. If your head is jiggling too much, go ahead and lift your chin, look far away, take your head out of the vibration. This is a setup for the push-up position or plank position. Now the next one, we're going to bend our elbows so it's half of a push-up. Your elbow tips can be out, or you can bring your elbow tips parallel to the body. Either way is right. They're both strengthening slightly different muscles. The next one is to come all the way down to the forearms. Again, forearms are parallel. Strengthening the upper back, removing any tension that we're trying to hold in the shoulders, around the scapula. If the head is bouncing too much, again, lift your chin, look far away, take the head out of the vibration. You'll notice this vibration travels all the way down the back, strengthening. So easy. Now we're including...
Speed it up on that too.
Yeah, on that one you can speed it up. On all of these you can speed it up. Now you can really see it working all the way down. You know, you can be in these positions for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, then go on to your next exercise. Now we're adding an advanced posture, which is called the tricep dip. It has 3 different levels. You start by being seated on the machine, knees are bent, feet are hip distance or narrower apart, hands are on the edge here. Now, the very first level, easy. You're going to shift your hips off of the machine and fully extend your arms. So it's the strength of these arms here supporting the weight of the body. You're here from 1 to 10 seconds. And then take yourself back, be seated on the platform, and then extend your legs in front of you and reach for those ankles. Add the weight of the head. This is a moment to stretch the back and the hamstrings. You can repeat that same one maybe 4 times, depending on your strength. And here's level 2. Bend both your knees, plant your feet on the floor. It starts out just like level 1. Extend yourself up off the platform. Here's your dip, dropping the hips down and extending all the way back up and setting the hips back on the platform, extending your legs out in front of you and releasing over, exhaling and inhaling to come up. Now, bending your feet, plant your feet. Now that's when you do it the first time. After you build a little strength, you can do 1 to 4 dips in succession. So here we go, just like the first one. Extending up, lifting the hips off, and dropping the hips down and extending fully up. You don't let your hips touch the floor, and coming down. So this one you can repeat up to 4 times, fully extending. Here's your 4th one, your last one, and bring the hips back onto the platform. Extend your legs out and releasing over. Add the weight of the head, stretching the back and the hamstrings. So that was level 2. Now level 3, we add a little bit more of a challenge. Hands on the platform, bend your knees, plant your feet, and we're lifting ourselves up off the platform, extending that left leg out in front of you, and dipping down. Here's the challenge, lifting up and planting your foot, extending your right leg out, dipping down, lifting up, planting that foot, coming back, set your hips down, extend your legs out, and releasing over. We use this to recuperate and coming back. In the beginning, when you try this 3rd level, you can just do one leg at a time, come back and recuperate, and then do your other leg, come back and recuperate. So you're going to find your own speed, coming back. Usually what we do with this one is you come back, you plant your feet, extend up out of your arms, lift your hips off the platform, extend your left leg out. Now you do your dip, because that's the challenge, is to carry that leg. And then coming back up, plant your foot, and coming back. Extending your legs out and recuperate. This is recuperation. Coming back in and planting your hands. I'm going to demonstrate the other side. Extend that extend through your arms here. Extend your right leg out. Give it your dip. Keep that leg extended. Coming up. Plant your foot. Bring your hips back. Now recuperation. Extend your legs, releasing over and coming back up. Good. Now I wanted to remind you about the 1 pound weights. So if you have 1 pound weights, great. Otherwise, most households have these water bottles. And if you extend your arms down, there you go, sitting straight, looking straight ahead. Any kind of gesture you can make that is a full extension, and go a little bit slower than this. Maybe stretch your arms in front of you. Maybe take your arms overhead. Go a little bit slower. Now, for demonstration purposes, Nils is sitting on the platform. I actually like performing the standing. Okay? So anything you can think of where you go through full extension and take your time, go even slower than this, like that. You'll see 1 pound equals 5 pounds after 2 to 3 to 4 minutes. You'll really feel how incredible 1 pound is just doing these simple arm exercises. Now we're going to do the challenge using the 1 pound weights. These are arm circles. Taking your arms out to the side, you're going to do about 4 little arm circles here. Keep breathing, keep doing your circles, and reverse it. Here comes your circles, around we go. Palms are facing to the front, and concluding that one, and palms down. Here's 4 circles again, as round as you can make it. Keep breathing. Now reverse those circles, around we go. Keep breathing. And the last one, palms facing the back wall. Here's your 4 circles, as round as you can go. Keep breathing, reversing your circle. Try to make sure it's round and doesn't turn into a triangle, because it gets really hard at the end. Thank you very much for demonstrating that. So have fun strengthening your arms, Remember, a little bit every day works magic, or even if you only do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's a fantastic rhythm to get in for your arm muscles to build strength. Enjoy!